Conferência de imprensa com Valentin para preparar as meias finais deste Indoor Oeiras Open. Valentin, congrats for the win. How does it feel to be through to the semis?
Honestly, really good, really good. We worked really hard with my coach these days during the preseason to get back in shape and to get some really good results. So I'm really happy with the win, and honestly, my first tournament of the year, so I cannot be happier.
Like you said, first tournament, but you finished really well last season. I believe you won 15 of your last 16 matches, which is kind of good. What are you feeling, and what did you find to finally win a lot of matches, a lot of consecutive matches?
Oh, obviously, the results talk by itself, but it's a long path, you know. We've been working the whole year, so honestly, I've been especially working on my physical part. So so far I've been able to not get too much injured. Also after a long period of work, so now we are able to get a lot of work done and to get some intelligent points, tournament making and scheduling. So the fact that we went to Greece at the end of the year of 2023, and now coming to Portugal, where I kind of like the conditions also here. So we work really hard, and we just waiting for the work to pay off. So now it's the beginning of the year. I'm really looking forward for it, and it's the best way to start the year.
But did you stop? Did you make pre-season? Because you said you played in Greece, but did you stop?
Yes, we had to cut the pre-season in half. Okay. Because I said with my coach, what do we do? Do we do like 5 or 6 weeks of pre-season full, or we do 2 weeks and a half after the club matches that I had to do in France, and then we do 2 weeks and a half at the end of the year. So we decided to do 2 weeks and a half and 2 weeks and a half because I needed points to be sure to get into main draws in challengers, and it turned out really well. I played really good outdoors. Beating there were not a lot of players playing at the end of the year, so it was a good opportunity that I had to seize. And now I'm seed 4 in the challenger. First time of my life being seeded in the challenger, so it's really good.
And now we are close to the cut from the from the Grand Slams qualifying. So it is a short call for you to make that cut on slams.
Of course, it's the target and it's the goal for this year to make into Grand Slam qualies. I've been really close in the beginning of the year. I was in Portugal also, winning a lot of matches in Santo Antonio, in the south of Portugal, and then I got injured. So unfortunately, I was out of the game for 3 months, and this cost me pretty much a lot of points, a lot of physical abilities, and to come back after it had some consequences. So now I'm pretty. We wanna make sure that 2024 is gonna be a full year, because we don't want again to be 3 months out of the game, you know, to reach our target to get into Grand Slam qualies. Honestly it's the main goal.
Yeah, it's never easy to play another French. How well do you know each other, and how is it for you to prepare the match?
Today?
Yeah.
We know each other for a long time. I cannot say we are friends, but we know each other obviously. He was 180 in the world, so he was a really good player. So I was prepared. I was prepared mentally and physically, and I was just trying to do the job, you know, make sure my serve was good today, and we talked with the coach before the match, obviously how to play him strategically, and it turned out well.
But sorry, which injury did you have last year?
On the wrist. I was injured on the wrist after Santo Antonio in the south of Portugal. I won a 25k future, and then I went to a challenger in Pau in France, where I did pretty well because I got out of the qualies and I beat some good players, and then I lost to Rinderknecht, but I couldn't. I mean, we should have. We did the wrong decision, which we should have stopped right away because it got worse, and we had to stop for 3 months. So, and when I stopped the season in March, end of February, beginning of March, I was like 259 in the ranking. So, and my best ranking was around 260. So. And I was playing well, so you never know what can happen. But now I'm determined for 2024. That's for sure.
And you can come back to Portugal and to Algarve to make another final. So I guess you like to play here in Portugal.
Yes. Good atmosphere, good weather. Obviously, I mean.
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of. Honestly, yeah, it's not the best weather I've seen, but yeah, the people are nice. I feel great here. I feel great for sure. If I have the opportunity to play Estoril on clay, I'm gonna play. So, but yeah, I feel good here. Good vibe, you know. Yeah, what can I say more? I just feel good. My game is good. The conditions are good. Yeah, everything is related to have a good tournament. So yeah.
You could play a Portuguese player in semis if João wins his battle. What do you know about João? What can you tell us about playing against him against a Portuguese crowd as well?
Yeah, the match isn't played yet.
Yes, of course.
So, but you know, I respect everyone. He's a really good player. I've played him last year already in Prague. And I respected him a little bit too much because I know he's a really good player. I know he had some unbelievable career. I think it will be most probably his last year in his career this year. So, but as I said, the match is not played. You never know. Yesterday he had a tough match against a good player. Today he plays a really good player. So, yeah, if I play him, I play him. If I play the other guy, I play the other guy. That's tennis, you know. And everything can happen. So. I'm prepared. I am prepared to play any players.
The Polish guy is close to your age. Do you know him well?
I have no idea. He didn't. You know, I played a lot of juniors when I was under 18, so I didn't see him a lot. I don't know the other Polish player. And no, I'm focused on myself. I'm focused on my game. I take every match by every match. You know, game after game. I'm focused on just the present, on the present time, you know. I don't want to see myself too much in the future, you know. For me, it's important because you can get really fast. You can get out of your mind, you know, and be too get really stressed, you know. Especially me, I'm a guy who lives every moment really hard, you know, and really tough. So honestly, I want to live if I play João, I play João. If I play this Polish guy, I play. I mean, there is no certainty of now for the moment which player I play. So I just want to focus on myself. Now I'm gonna practice again once more to check little things with my coach. And tomorrow is another day, you know. So and tomorrow I have another match, semi-final, and yeah, I'll get ready for it.
I believe you were top junior in the past, top 10 junior. Do you find easy the transition between juniors and the pros? What was for you that kind of transition?
Honestly, it was pretty hard to be honest, because juniors are not the same at all than pros. When I started to play futures, it was for me discovery also. I had some time. I had to be really patient, get the work done, and get the maturity also, especially the maturity, because when you're 18 and you go on tournaments where guys are 25, 30 years old and they have the experience and they know how to play the matches, and You know, it was also the transition between futures and challenger. Also, you know, it's the same. You play in challenger, you can play players that they were top 100, top 150. Like Joao, here it's a challenger 50. The guy was 28 in the world. So, you know, as a junior, when you go there, it's like the jungle. You know, everyone has they're like this, you know, on the court, and everyone wants to win. You know, in junior sometimes you can get some easy rounds because the guys are, you know, a little bit. We are kids. We are juniors. So, but yeah, the transition was pretty hard because I took a lot of punches in the face. To be honest, I took a lot of slaps. That like I was, you know, I was 8th in the world in juniors, and I was like, yeah, I'm good like this, and then I go into futures and I play guys for 300, 400 in the world, and they say, man, calm down, you're just a junior, you know. So, but it's true because it's the reality of the thing, you know. You don't get nothing without the maturity and without the hard work, you know. So, yeah, between my 18 and 20, 21 years old, it was transition, and now I think I'm mature enough and mentally tough enough to compete against these guys and to win against these guys.
You guys have an incredible young generation of French players, obviously from your age. Cazot, Maillot, some younger, Van Asch, Fils, Debrou was playing here as well. How do you see yourself going as a group of very good players in the future? Especially because France is struggling to have a top player in the last couple of years. We talked a lot about that at Roland Garros. How do you see it?
I cannot say that, you know, there were a lot of critics about how French players are formed, you know, or have been grown up in the French Federation and everything. I don't want to go in this debate, honestly, because it will be too long. But yes, it's an incredible generation we have, incredible talents. I mean, I'm nobody to say that him is good or not or bad, but honestly, yeah, for the future of French tennis is really promising. I hope I will be part of it soon, but yeah, honestly, it's really good. Honestly, to see how many. I think in 2023 we were the champion of challengers, French players, because we were the most to win challengers. So this hasn't happened since the first generation, you know, Tsonga, Simon, Gasquet, these guys that went so fast up, you know. Yeah, we have really good players, and yeah, I look forward to be playing next to them and go, you know. The best thing that can happen is that we all push ourselves to the top, and that we reunite, you know, in the top of world tennis. So it's only, and we are all, you know, pretty much good together. So yeah, I'm really looking forward for this.
He's one of those tournaments last year, by the way. So
yes,
that's a good sign for you, maybe.
I mean, you never know what can happen. I can also lose tomorrow and lose first round and go home. Huh? But yeah. You know, I just try to write my own history, to go my own path, you know, and just do what I do best, playing tennis and beating guys, and you know, just serve and forehand, and that's it. that's the only the serve and my forehand are gonna give me in the future, I hope, a lot of money. So that's the most important.
And maybe just to let you go, do you have any idols in tennis in your country or not? Do you have any idols? Can you share with us?
Obviously, I mean, like a lot of players, Rafa Nadal. He's for me my idol. He's for me my hero. He's for me everything. He's for me the best example of what tenacity and hard work represents. The mentality as well is unbelievable. I mean, everybody knows Rafa, what he can do. So yeah, that's the okay, it's not tennis also, but Cristiano Ronaldo also is a really good example for me. He's Portuguese. So he's a big example also for me because he comes from nothing. He got there like at the top of the world, getting just hard work, because a lot of people compare Messi and Ronaldo, but they're not the same. Ronaldo is the guy who's gonna work like so hard to get to the top, and Messi he's just a talent guy, the guy who plays whatever he does. He's just the god of football. But the fact that Rafa and Ronaldo they're the guys who are the most hard workers on the sports is crazy. It's crazy. They are here just because they worked so hard their whole life. They just kept going forward, and it's just about. It's not about how hard you can play and how hard you can beat the guys, but it's how good you can come back after defeats, after injuries, after all of these, and that's my mantra also. My mentality, what I want to have, for the future. And my parents has taught me a lot of this mentality, these values, and for me it's the most important to get back up, always get back up until you make it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Valentin.
Thank you so much.